Hello, people, and we have some interesting news. Kraken has actually found a North Korean infiltrator applying for their jobs, and they milked this guy to get more information about a network of secret identities. What kind of genius play did Kraken use? Actually, if you look at it, it wasn't that genius, and the other companies must be like playing stupid to actually like not be able to do this if you really look at what happened. And these hackers generally are not that smart. So let's take a look, shall we? So they said they caught a North Korean actor that applied for a tech job, and other industry partners did tip them off. So what started as a routine hiring process for an engineering role quickly turned into an intelligence gathering operation, the company wrote in a May 1st blog post. Kraken said the applicants' red flags appeared early on in the process when they joined an interview under a name different from what they applied with and occasionally switched between voices. Big tip off. If they actually use different accents, probably a scammer, because when I interview, I basically use one voice and one accent. I don't, try to do the Danny DeVito accent and then switch to the Arnold Schwarzenegger accent. That does tip off red flags. Rather than immediately rejecting the applicant, now this is where Kraken gets kind of smart, Kraken decided to advance them through its hiring process to gather information about the tactics used so they can identify more and maybe unveil a network. So the sanctions on North Korea have basically cut them off from the rest of the world. And of course, groups like Lazarus wants to steal money from Bitcoin to keep things like their nuclear program going, which many other countries want to be shut down. So Kraken also received a list of email addresses to the hacker group, and this guy's email address actually matched one of them. So that should definitely be another huge warning flag. All you have to do is check one against the other. Not too difficult. With this information, the firm's security team uncovered a network of fake identities used by the hacker to apply to multiple companies. So yeah, they definitely did do that. And if these other companies are on the list, they should be careful as well. Obviously, they had many technical inconsistencies, which included the use of remote Mac desktops through VPNs and altered identification documents. So yes, if your employee or your prospective employee is applying through VPNs, they might just be a hacker, especially with crypto companies. I wonder how so many of these hacks go through once these signals are so obvious. It's pretty obvious to me that like these guys are just not looking for these signals, because if you are looking for these signals, they should be extremely obvious. The applicant's resume was linked to a GitHub profile containing an email address exposed in a past data breach. So they have a database of all this stuff, and he was one of them. And the exchange said the candidate's primary form of ID appeared to be altered, likely using details stolen in an identity theft case 2 years prior. So obviously, this is a big issue. So Kraken caught them. They identified a vast network of fake IDs that this guy was using. And I wonder why more companies aren't doing this. Are they in with a hacker, or do they just not care enough? Because if they don't care enough, the US should actually place sanctions until they do care enough, because this is a major security issue. So yeah, I'm hoping that we can discover more of these and that can consistently cut down on the number of hacks that crypto has. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.